Hello world! Today we keep looking at the newest games under the hood, trying to find some interesting game mechanics and ways of using them in the game. In this video, our victim for such procedure is Diablo 4. It is the latest installment in the popular action role-playing game series developed by Blizzard Entertainment. The game is set in a dark fantasy world where players can choose from 5 different classes: Barbarian, Druid, Rogue, Sorceress, and Amazon. Each class has its own unique skills, abilities, and playstyle. In this video, we're gonna discuss some of the new game mechanics that Diablo 4 introduces and analyze how well they are implemented. One of the new game mechanics that Diablo 4 features is the open world. Of course, this feature is unique exactly for Diablo series, since this mechanic can be traced back way to the late 20th century. The most known series featuring open world are Grand Theft Auto, The Elder Scrolls, Gothic, and many more. Unlike previous games in the series, where players had to follow a linear storyline and explore predefined areas, Diablo 4 allows players to roam freely across a vast and dynamic map that spans 5 regions. The open world offers various activities and events for players to engage in, such as world bosses, dungeons, camps, quests, bounties, and PvP zones. What's new about this mechanic, and quite unique, is that the open world also changes according to the time of the day, weather, and seasons, creating a more immersive and realistic experience. Another new game mechanic that Diablo 4 introduces is the skill tree. Unlike previous games in the series, where players had to allocate skill points into predefined categories and branches, Diablo 4 allows players to customize their skills and abilities more freely and creatively. The skill tree consists of 3 parts: basic skills, talent trees, and legendary skills. Basic skills are the core abilities of each class that can be unlocked and upgraded with skill points. Talent trees are passive bonuses that enhance the basic skills or provide additional effects. Legendary skills are powerful abilities that can be obtained from legendary items or runes and can be equipped in a separate slot. This mechanic doesn't really bring much new to the game dev world, since there are hundreds of games featuring something like that, especially in RPG genre. Unlike previous games in the series, where items had fixed attributes and affixes, Diablo 4 allows players to modify and improve their items more flexibly and dynamically. The itemization system consists of 4 aspects: rarity, quality, sockets, and crafting. Rarity determines the base stats and numbers of affixes of an item. Quality determines the range and potency of the affixes of an item. Sockets allow players to insert gems or runes into their items to add or change their effects. Crafting allows players to create or enhance their items using materials and recipes. What's interesting about this mechanic is that all these 4 aspects of items are not commonly used all together in one game, so it brings a lot of diversity and flexibility to players. You know what also brings diversity? Subscribing to our channel so you'll have a unique content about game world. Overall, Diablo 4 introduces many new game mechanics that aim to provide more variety, depth, and customization for players. The open world, the skill tree, and the itemization system are some of the examples of how Diablo 4 innovates and improves upon the previous games in the series. But in general, there's nothing truly unique that has never been implemented in other games. Also, these new game mechanics pose some challenges and risks for the game balance, performance, and accessibility. Therefore, it is important for the developers to refine these new game mechanics with new patches to ensure a satisfying and enjoyable experience for all players. But we'll see what's coming next. But for now, thanks for watching and have a good one from Play It With Love.